A ver cómo es el page. A ver cómo es el page. Ya estamos. ¿Qué pasa, mandrugos? Welcome to the channel. Directo 78 en nivel 19 Suns versus Hawks. ¿Cuántos récords tienen? 12-7. Oh, pues qué pocos son. 12-7 y sí, pues estamos todos más o menos en 20 partidos ya de la segunda temporada. Vamos a meterles a estos panolis chetos. No, los chetos son los míos. Bueno, el cheto soy yo. Los demás son de acoplín. De termoacoplín. Vámonos cargando cacharritos. Y a meter una paliza cheta. Esto para ti. Esto está guardado, sí. Esto está guardado. Esto también. Esto también. Pues vámonos. Tú, que me paso. Lol. Jo. Vámonos. Y vámonos. Let's go. Let's go. Ya está. Vámonos. A ver, hijos. Siempre una paliza estos. Me caso. Me caso que estoy chetúmeno. Chetúmeno perdido, además. Una cocha. A ver cómo es el page. Espérate. A ver. Ese es nuevo, ¿eh? Camino. Clay Thompson está aquí, tío. LOL. Ojo. ¿Qué hace aquí Clay Thompson? ¿Tanco? No sé yo qué hacer. Venga, va. Vámonos. 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 Vamos a meterles estos paneles chetos. Let's go, mega bitches.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Phoenix Suns.
A ver, chetos, que sí son los chetos.
We are underway. The Phoenix Suns begin the game with the basketball. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Klay Thompson and a matchup with Booker.
Vamos para adentro. Buena.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Lillis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
How about a guy named Dominique Wilkins?
Está hecho un poco regulera porque da la sensación de que se va la bola.
Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. To Thompson. With the fadeaway. Burns him to the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Into the front court. It's Booker. They lead it. 4-point game.
No, lol.
Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Over to the right side. Thompson. Shot from the lane won't go. To Leonard. Navigating through
Adentro,
traffic,
otro.
and look out.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
A ver, va a cruzar otra vez. No, tío, me está curtiendo, no llego.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Phoenix ball.
Bombón y más uno para tu casa, chaval.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot.
Se ha quedado ahí haciendo la estatua. Anda atrás, pringao. Vámonos. A ver si le paro, tronco. Han hecho 2 veces el mismo movimiento. Lo ponen al poste aquí, luego lo cruzan y se lo... Vale, ahora es otro.
Trae Young to Thompson. Has a look.
Vámonos.
Gets a look. Can't hit. To Leonard.
Para tu cara.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Trae Young. Oh, he had him there for a second.
Histórico, que eres un histórico.
Screen coming. Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Thompson.
A ver, pesado. Está con el tío pegado, venga, tío. Está con el tío pegado. ¿Qué me estás contando?
Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Count the basket inside.
They're going to have to
Está con
find
el tío
answers
pegado y la mete
defensively
igual.
and quickly because he's carving them up in the first
Vaya
quarter.
troncho de defensa, tío. Madre mía.
Trae Young to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Yes. Klay Thompson. Missed
Bueno, pues
his
nada.
first. That one goes.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
¡Hala! ¡Flipao! ¡Qué flipao!
That's nasty.
LOL.
Don't. Just disrespectful.
Bola.
Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip.
Venga, hombre, tío. ¿Qué te está pasando? LOL.
Great defense.
Oh.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Now down 6.
No.
And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Dios. Qué macho. Troncho este está haciendo daño.
Klay Thompson picked up by Booker. Yes.
Pues nada. Muy bien.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
And scores. Great body control,
6 de 9,
He
tío.
ran down the lane.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Thompson. Trae Young.
Para tu cara, chaval.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Couple of cracks
Falta.
at the line now.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Que sí, que ha sido falta, colega. Me han metido la mano, no me contesté, cuidado.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, qué corto.
2 for 2 on that trip.
Para tu cara.
They're looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the
Ahí la llevas.
and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
And that is the sign of
A
an
ver si aguanta con
unselfish
una
team.
falta. Y a ver si no me
Everybody
sienta,
in
tío.
transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because
A ver,
you're a
campeón.
willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look
Hola,
great.
tío, no puedo ir al tapón ni al...
Back slam.
Y el rebote a la vez.
Early in this game, but you can't send the wrong message to the offense by letting them think they can own the glass.
Bombón. Eso no es falta, ¿no? Ah, vale, me empujo, pero no es falta. Muy bien, el típico cheto. Madre mía. A ver, hijo. Cuidado, al poste no. Hola, vámonos. Vámonos. Bombón. Sí, más uno. Hola, Alejandro. ¿Qué pasa, crack? Vámonos. Ahí la llevas. Vámonos.
It's Atlanta ball. Trey Young to Thompson.
Voy a poner notas. Bloco otra vez. Ha hecho el es que ese movimiento no se puede parar. Oh. Bombón. Como yo. Soy imparable. Estamos defendiendo como el culo. Estamos defendiendo como el culo. Van con 15 puntos en 6 minutos, tronco. Sí, pero claro, si tengo a Kawhi defendiendo al Thompson y no le defiende, ahí la lleva. Vamos a andar para adentro. Ojo.
But that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Hawks have it to Thompson. Fires the three. No good. Off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Trey Young to Thompson.
Ya está el Clay, tío. Las está enchufando todas, macho.
Has a look.
Anda, vámonos.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who
adentro, para adentro. Buenísima. Vámonos.
When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Trey Young to Thompson.
Block. Se va a poner al poste, se le va a poner al poste. No, no, bola, bola. No, venga, tío, pero si hemos defendido bien. Loco, loquísimo. Para tu casa. Dedicado para el Ale. Para Alejandro. Para ti, Alex. Por tío Cheto, cuidado que viene. LOL. Bola, vámonos. Falta, eso es falta. Hola.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message.
A mi Alejandro dedicated.
They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Ah, 3 segundos. Te aguanto demasiado, sí. Sí. ¿Qué creí que se iba a jugar? Nada, para tu casa.
Mixing things up.
Hockey line
substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Vámonos.
Not that time. I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And they call a foul. Careful there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Leonard.
Toma, Dios, qué movimiento, chaval.
No answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Thompson.
Buenísima. No.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
En tu cara.
Sit down with authority. They cannot be stopped right now.
Sometimes your opponent is not even in the game from the start.
That's the way you run the floor,
and you put the pressure on them right away in the first quarter.
To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson.
Buenísima. Va solo, va solo.
Slam dunk.
So many people think making assists is creating something zone dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
A ver, Cansino. No, tío, en serio. Salto entre dos, ¿no? Sí. Salto entre dos. Lul. Qué raro, tío.
They'll throw it up and see who gets the possession.
Bombón. Troca.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. Baseline drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
Toma, campeón. Campeón. Que estoy solo. Vamos, falta. Eso es falta, tío, perro.
See, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Pero si es que no corre, tío. Vamos, hombre. Va a tu cara. Pero que discorra. No, porque no me caras.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
A ver, hijo. Buah, chaval. Trae, si no la meto yo, no la mete nadie. Vámonos.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Toma, pa' tu cara, chaval, trae.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Buenísima. Tronco.
No and one. There was some contact there.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other
flipado.
And a fitting close to this one. They're right back in it after 1 quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second.
A ver cuánto me sientas, hijo. Pesado, cansino histórico. 2 minutos, vámonos. Y en 2 minutos me han metido 1 punto, tío. Joder, ellos han metido 4. Ay, madre. ¿Qué haría este equipo sin mí, macho? Es que si voy a la ayuda... Vámonos. Vamos, anda para adentro. Vámonos. Ahí la llevas.
foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Devin Booker trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
Vámonos. Vámonos.
To Thompson. Assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Bombón. Toma, para tu cara.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets.
Buenísima.
They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Falta. Vámonos.
Smothered and still gets it to go down.
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Oh, lol. Pero, tío. Pero queréis dejar de amagar.
Baseline drive.
Toma.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Para que vuelvas, Len. Y ahora me tiene una canasta fácil. Porque me los conozco. No, 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 no. No le da tiempo. Lol. Pobres. Que sí, pringao. Tienes que haber tirado antes. Si hubieses comido el gorro, pero bueno. ¿Te importa? Vas a coger el bloqueo.
Irving.
Más uno.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
No.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Here's Atlanta.
That's me. I got ball.
Probing the defense.
No, esa bola.
Missed a wide open look. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
A ver, a ver, pesa. Venga, no empecéis a botar, tío, que íbamos muy bien. Ojo. Sin piel.
Hand down, man down. You gotta get up and contest the shot.
No, tío, pero dame tiempo a pasar, Me cago en la leche, tío. Es que no me da tiempo a pasar la tronco. Joder, menudo troncho. Anda, pringao. ¿Y este quién es? ¿De dónde ha salido este? Vámonos. Toma, pa' tu cara. Hala, por pringao.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Que sí, que sí. A ver, buena. Va solo.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Toma, en tu cara. No, no llego, no llego. ¡Uy, lol!
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Buenísima. Hola, por pringao.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. To Thompson. Surveys the floor. Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson.
Ahora venga, que sí. Ya me estoy a meter desde ahí.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep
Toma, en tu cara.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Buena.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
That's called game plan execution to perfection.
Buenísima.
Every possession on the road is critical.
Let's go, bitches. A ver, a ver. Ay, ya me este paquito, macho.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on
Ah.
To Thompson.
No llegó, rebote.
Knocks
Oh.
it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nice pass to set things up.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like
Que sí,
this
Johnson,
occur.
que sí, pero hay que defender un poquito, tío. Ya no se puede basar en que yo haga todo, macho. Que madre mía.
Time to shuffle things up.
Pelín de ayuda a veces bien, bien. Venga, hijos, anda.
Thompson.
No la mete, vámonos.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. To Booker.
Toma, vaya pase le he dado, chaval. Va tu cara.
Irving. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Big pick right there.
Trae Young to Thompson.
Vale, ya estamos. Step back. No, ¿en serio?
Putback
¿En
slam.
serio me coge el rebote?
It's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points. Huh?
Bueno, bueno.
On
Va.
the outside, no good.
No.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big.
Toma, va tu cara.
Jumping out the
Y otro.
gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. That's going to be out of bounds.
Pringao.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Ponme otro de este, ya le he puesto 3 tapones. No vamos a llegar a los 100, tío. Ni a los 200.
Trae Young.
Pero me pita falta, será perro del infierno. Venga, va. Venga, venga, el guapetón este. Ay, que tiene un ratito de cara.
We call that no man's land.
Pero si no
They
tiene
weren't really
picas,
committed to
tío,
getting
¿qué
out
me
of the
estás
way,
contando?
committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Toma, para ti.
Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the
Me
most
alejo de
great things we
me
have
alejo
in
un
this game.
poco para que... No, no lo va a coger. No lo va a coger. Trae. Toma.
Give him 2
Un
points.
poco para que se la puedan dar, pero es que
Strong
esto es
finish,
demasiado
that's what you
lejos.
need,
No,
regardless of contact, focusing on the
a ver,
rim.
hijo.
It's the Hawks with the basketball.
Vámonos.
Short jumper misses.
Toma, hijo. Vete
To
la anda.
Jackson.
Toca otro.
And count the basket.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game. Not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Thompson to Trae Young.
Qué pesados son. Venga, hijo. No, le agotar toda la
Gets it in
posesión.
the left corner. Thompson. Tough shot. He
Y la
hits.
mete, macho.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Falta, falta.
Lays it
Oh.
up and in.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. It's Atlanta ball. Thompson. Sizing up the defense.
Ah, qué
Old
perro,
school.
tío.
Backs his man down
Le
for
cojo
the
el timing,
basket.
Lleva 15 puntos el notas.
Take them any way you can get them.
Pero que luego, ¿qué pasa? Esto es falta, tío. Me cago en...
Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Eso tampoco es falta, pero tío, se la ha empujado, macho. ¿Pero qué me estás contando? Oh, estoy flipando.
Trae Young to Thompson.
Madre mía, macho. Me desplazo 2 metros y no pita falta. Vamos,
Now
anda.
shot by Thompson, no good. To Booker.
A ver. Nada, que no.
Can't connect from
Trae, anda.
inside.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim.
¿Qué
So you
hace?
have to use your opposite hand.
Buah.
Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the
Tipo de
glass.
chapa,
expecting
claro,
that there are
eh.
trees down
Es un
below
poquito
with long
perrúmenos.
wingspans that can block your shot.
Un poquito perrúmenos.
To Thompson.
Venga,
Let's
a
it fly
ver.
from long range.
Bola.
The
No.
iron, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it
Vámonos.
going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your
Ahora
passing.
sí. Tronco,
And
tronco.
finishes strong.
It's
Esos.
so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own
Vámonos.
space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose.
Buenísima.
Taken by the Suns.
Venga, anda. A ver si metes una, hijo. Ahí la llevas.
Counted at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Trae Young. A
Buenísima.
pass stolen by
Sí, señor.
Phoenix.
Vamos,
You go back
vamos.
to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the
Buen pase,
shell
crack.
drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is
A ver
bad,
que la va a
you have
meter.
no
A ver
chance.
que la
But
va a
if you're
meter.
able
Verás
to
tú
do
qué
all these
risa.
things
Anda,
together
pringao.
collectively,
A tu casa.
you will be able to stop a great passing team.
A
Ah,
very
qué
one-sided
cosa.
first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Pa, 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 pa. Pa, 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 pa. 37, 38, nada más, tío.
The Suns
No, 50 para
certainly
tirar
didn't
eso,
have a
vale.
problem putting up points in the
Bueno, tengo
opening half.
triple doble.
It was their
Puedo coger rebotes y asistencias. Pero estos cuantos tapones llevo.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half.
Pa, pa,
There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
pa. Sí, 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 sí. 28 de
And with that,
37,
I'm
tío.
sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
A ver. 7 tapones. Vale, vámonos. Joder, macho. Falló 9 tiros, o sea.
Probing the
Importa.
defense.
A ver. Toma, en tu cara, chaval.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Toma.
To Booker.
Vamos.
Look out,
Buenísima.
Devin Booker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass.
50.
Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
To Thompson.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
No, 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 no. Uf. Contado el tiempo, no, lo siguiente. A ver, hijo, no me hagas el step back, dichoso. A ver. Toma.
And it's rejected.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Anda, métela. Vámonos. Troca.
Big
Buenísima.
finish at the rim.
It's that
9
easy,
tapones,
and
me
you
queda
never
uno
want to
para el
leave
cumple.
any doubt when attacking the rim.
No, tío. LOL.
That's lunch pail business.
No me da
right
tiempo a
there.
llegar.
Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Toma, en tu cara.
Slams it down. Man against man.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Thompson.
Tío, ¿en serio?
Jay, let's see if that's a
¿No te
sign
has flipado un
for
poco?
He's been
Seguro que no
pretty
te has
much
flipado.
non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like
Pati,
that,
por
that can
flipar.
get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here's Atlanta. To Thompson.
I told you the screen was coming.
Take stock of the floor.
Claro que sí, guapi, claro que sí, hombre, claro que sí. A ver, hijo.
To Booker. Irving.
Toma.
Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Buenísima, buena crack.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Screen coming. Klay Thompson. Picked up by Booker.
A ver, no cansines, tío, no
Nothing going here on
cansines.
that drive.
Qué pesado es, tío.
Five to shoot for Atlanta.
Sí,
Lets
claro
it
que sí,
fly
guapi.
from the
A la venga, en serio.
Off the mark, it's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
5 rebotes ofensivos. LOL. LOL.
Here comes the screen. To Thompson.
No, estoy mal colocado. Uf.
Able to convert inside.
2
No
points.
quiero hacer
Take them
contacto,
any way
tío.
you can get
Estoy
them.
solo para tu cara. Ah, la
And
llevas.
steps it home.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Uf, no, esta sí que no. Vámonos. Vamos, hijo. Adentro, otro.
And the slam.
Buena.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Thompson. Driving right to the basket.
Toma. Ala.
Rejected.
10
Sent a
tapones.
message on
Venga,
that one,
papi.
Ed.
Thompson.
Oh, y otro.
Denial. That one's going to be out of bounds.
Vámonos, anda. Brincao.
Substitution being made in this one. The shot clock expires.
Y se le agota la posesión, chaval. Vaya pringaos. Vaya pringaos, chaval. Vámonos, anda. Toma.
Sit down
Pati.
with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Trae Young.
No. Ahora. No, tío, ¿pero qué dices? Sí, claro, el step back. Andaba, venga, flipa.
And big time coaching strategy by the staff right there,
Tomanda.
utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Métela, Pero, tío, estás solo, tío. Oh, madre mía. Sí, claro. Es que no, ¿ves? Es que esto solo si la meto yo el mío, ¿no? Pringao.
You can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Booker.
Nada, papi. Historical.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Si no la metes, estabiliza toda la defensa, macho. Tú coges yo al alero, imagínate. No, no. No mates.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Toma, papi.
Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Bola, bola, vámonos. Me lleva rebote, a ver. Buenísima.
2 points to the board. Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Venga, hombre. Madre mía.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Boom.
Throws it down.
So many people think making assist is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Trae Young to Thompson. Yes, it drops.
No puedo ir, ahí no puedo defender.
On that one.
With handles like that, you get into the hoop at will.
Pero ¿por qué has tardado tanto, tío? Me cago en la leche. Ahora, falta, tío, es que no está bien, tonto. Oh.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Deep right corner.
Me la he comido. Rebote, vámonos.
That time, he missed it. To Booker.
No.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle.
No, pero no hagas el corte ahora, tío, está flipando. Eso me lo dejas suelto cuando estoy cortando. Joder, vaya, tío. Es que no puede ser, falta. ¿Qué crees cuando lo has soltado? Que me deja todo vendido. Anda. Me dejas vendido, tío. No lo mete. Venga, tío. Ay, Dios. ¿Se pase? Vale. Vaya cracks. Madre mía. Madre mía, vaya, pásamela. LOL. A ver, hijo, anda.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big.
Mira, está guay, pero mete la mano, tío. Qué pesado, tío. Toma, para tu cara, por pesado. Así metes una, hijo. Me cago en la leche. Trae. Vaya panda, tío. Vaya panda, LOL.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
No, no, no. Ahora sí. No, venga, tío. Tengo que defender a todo el mundo, tronco. Es que no me jodas. Anda, atrás. Otro. Es que no puede ser, tío. No puede ser.
When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Pueden llevar 70 puntos, tronco.
Thompson.
Ya estamos. Vámonos. Toma, hijo. Vamos. Buenísima.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Mucho está sentado trayado. Muchísimo, demasiado. A ver, hijo. Ya tienen 2 pivots, tío. Es un pelín bestia esto, ¿no? A ver, step back. Es que nada, imparable. Eso que le estoy defendiendo Kawaii, tío. Toma, pati.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
90 puntitos. Otra vez. Trae, anda, vámonos. Toma, hijo. Métela, Vale, venga.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Thompson to Trae Young.
Venga, vamos, no cansines, hijo, buenísima. A ver, vamos, Josh. Vamos, Josh. Ay,
finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Thompson. Has a chance. Shot by
No sé cómo la ha fallado. Kawaii, tío, muévete un poco, tronco. Madre mía, el Kawaii. Y eso nos falta. O sea, me destroza la vida, me tira ahí. Y no quita falta. Y el Kawaii a por un gas. Venga, hombre, a la flipado.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Jackson.
¿Pero qué hace? Madre mía, macho, qué canasta metido este.
Oh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Thompson.
Bola, bola, lol. No, se está aquí. No llego. Otro tiro de fuera. Qué pesazo.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a quick contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Michael Porter at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet.
Ponemos a 4 de los 150. Lo que pasa es que ahora me va a sentar 6 minutos mínimo. Así que nos vamos a carrer. A ver, hijo. Trae, anda.
And the Suns right there for the rebound.
Nada, bueno.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Suns dominating so far.
Monox.
It'll be Suns basketball.
A ver, hijo, ¿cuánto me sientas? 6 minutos. 6 más 2, 8. Me quedan 40. Míralo. Menos de 40. Me quedan 39. Estos han metido 8 puntos. Casi no se puede, tronco. No podemos llegar a los 200 así. Qué pesados. Y si no es bastante, ahora agotamos. Venga, y step back. Todo lo indefendible, tío. Todo lo indefendible.
Just a little
Bota en
defensive breakdown
posesión,
right
se
there,
la
and an
pasan al
open play
activo, y se
means
hacen
2
step back.
points every time.
Toma, hijo. Anda, venga, métela, anda.
Look
Buenísima.
out, Devin Booker. He's now 4 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back,
21.
get a tub of
Vámonos.
popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Trae Young to Thompson.
Otra vez.
For
Acá.
3.
Venga,
It's
tío.
good. And the foul.
Más
And
duro.
he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him
Muy buena,
space.
Booker.
Your job
Yes.
defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put
Trae,
the
anda.
ball on the ground and drive and
Venga,
make
hombre,
a shot
a ver
over
si
the
se la
trees
devuelves.
below.
Booker
Espera, ya la meto yo, pues si no,
throws it
si
down.
no se va a hacer de
Jay,
noche.
that's been the
Vámonos,
story this
anda.
evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Buena.
Picked up by the Suns. To Irving.
Bum, bum. Y más uno.
Yes,
Toma, para ti.
and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting
Imagine.
award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
Vámonos.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. It's Atlanta ball. Trae Young.
No, no, no.
Cauley Stein powers it through.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm,
Eso nos
it
falta,
lets you
¿no?
know
Eso nos
how
falta.
hard he's going.
Cojonudo, tío. Tú a tu bola, ¿eh?
To Trae Young. To Thompson. Fires the 3 and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot
Pues
there
nada,
for
porque
3.
guay.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great
Pero pinta
awareness by
una,
the
tío, es
shooter
que
to
ya está
get those
bien,
toes
macho.
right behind the three-point line.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Madre
I
mía, lo que
can't
nos
believe
cuesta
I'm
quitar
about to say this
falta.
about an NBA team, because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
Uf, menos mal. Hola, hola, Pristy. ¿Qué tal, guapa? ¿Cómo lo llevas, Pristy? ¿Estás mejor?
Klay Thompson picked up by Booker. Here comes the screen.
No me gusta verte tristona.
Surveys the floor.
A ver que va a cansinear. Pero en serio,
Thompson on the drive, but his shot rims out. Irving
Trae,
with the
anda, trae.
basketball. His guys
A
are
ver,
the
hijo.
commanding lead.
Estás solo, tío. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué haces?
Oh,
Toma,
nice
ti.
find for the basket.
Me alegro,
Sometimes
Pristy.
when the players find that
Me alegro
flow,
mucho.
nobody else
No me
needs
gusta
to
verte
touch the ball. He's in
tristona.
a zone by himself.
Eres la... Me da la sensación de que eres la chiquilla de la sonrisa perenne. Ese tipo de gente que quieres tener alrededor, que es que siempre está sonriendo, tío. Y se nota un huevo
That's how you defend.
cuando estáis mal, porque se nota. Buenísima.
End to end on that one.
Se nota,
94
porque
feet
eso es
for the
nota
basket.
enseguida.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight,
Es como
you're
lo de
not
las
going to hit
fotos.
somebody with an
Todas
open
las que me
hand,
mandas siempre
correct?
estás
You'll probably
sonriendo. En
break a
cuanto
finger. But if you
se
hit
ve que no
somebody with
estás
a fist,
sonriendo es que
what is
pasa
that?
algo
That's 5
raro.
fingers working
Tiene que ser,
collectively together as one.
tiene que
That's
ser
how you deliver a
relativamente
knockout
chungo
punch,
para que
and
dejes
that's
de
what we're seeing
sonreír.
tonight.
¿O no?
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make
Tengo un
you
superpoder
pay.
de detectar a la gente, ¿sabes?
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never
Es
let
un
that run
superpoder que
down.
tengo. Bueno. Toma, para mí.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Para mí, Pristy.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic
A ver,
of
hijo.
passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious,
A
everybody
ver,
started to do
a ver
it.
dónde
and
vas,
it
dónde vas.
ultimately led to
No,
other
tío, es
teams
que
doing
no
it.
puedo
That's
llegar,
an
macho.
epidemic. Sign me up.
Buenísima.
Count the basket at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be
Sí, ya
caught
lo sé,
flat-footed
ya
on
lo
defense.
sé,
You need to
ya.
be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition.
Como
You
si
have to
fueras
jab at that
un
guy
libro
with the ball,
abierto.
hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him
Vámonos.
guessing.
A
When you
ver.
don't do that,
Es que tira de fuera, ahí no puedo llegar, tío.
Trying to cash in.
Toma, anda. Me la pasas que estoy solo. Muchísimas gracias, campeón. Y dame Priestley. Ahí te vas. Ha llegado tarde, pero se va a llevar un carro de dedicatorias. A ver, a ver. A ver, ya viene otra vez. Buenísima, vámonos. Comanda. ¿Te importa? Gracias. A mi Priestley.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Knocked loose.
Otra, vámonos.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
To Irving.
No, tío, en serio, me cago en la leche. Flipado. Se ha pitado la falta 3/4 de hora antes de que le diera, tío. Pero que me estás contando. Está flipando. Madre mía. Se ha pitado mucho antes de que le diera. Anda. Flipado, eres un flipado. ¿Queréis sacar? ¿Os importa? Vamos. ¿Dónde vas? Joder, macho. Toma, a ver, Priestley. En tu cara.
At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, and you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative. Because right now, the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny, you're an old soul at
Venga, me no cachines, tío. ¿Qué vas perdiendo 70 puntos, tío? ¿Vas a agotar la posesión, en serio?
Has a chance.
Vámonos.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage
Toma,
shots.
en
That's the reason why we're
cara.
going to
¿Pero qué dices, loco?
game.
Hola, Ruin, un saludo. ¿Qué dices, tío? Trae, anda, venga. ¿Me la pasas, por favor? Gracias, toma, para ti, para Ruin. Que se lleve una dedicatoria, hombre. Que llegó un pelín tarde, pero ahí se la lleva. El último mata del partido. Otro. Vámonos. Vámonos.
For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Pues otro doble para la saca. El Btp sigue ganando. Está tocheto. Dice una cosa. Cuando grabes un cacharrito de bot de estos, por favor, que no pase un tren de mercancías al lado, porque es que me costaba un huevo oírte. Es que era un entero, tuve que oírlo como 2 veces, pegarme en la oreja porque casi no te entendía. Digo, pero, ¿por qué están pasando 5 hidroaviones por ahí, no? Digo, madre mía, ¿pero dónde vive esta chiquilla? Vaya bolita. Es que soy buenísimo, soy una máquina. Digo, madre mía, que no la entiendo. Que pasan 400 caballos detrás de ella. Pero robos, tío. Me quedan 7 partidos para llevar al loto en especialista en maratones. Another paliza. Joder, que se veía ruido, te lo juro. La primera vez te entendí algo. Y la segunda digo, a ver, me tengo que enterar de todo lo que está pasando en What's Going On here. Y digo, voy a tener que utilizar aquí un programa de estos, como las películas de espionaje, que quito todo el ruido de fondo. Digo, porque si no, no me entero. Que están pasando 400 caballos salvajes al lado de la Princi. Yo no sé cómo no se la llevan, por Dios. Pero bueno, me alegra de que estés mucho mejor. Y ya sabes, Priestley. Si estás regular o estás feliz o quieres hablar, aquí me tienes. My nigger. ¿De Juan domina el aro? Anda. Y consigue que de Juan soy yo, ¿no? Ya toma, para ti, a ver precio, Y este también va a ver precio. Espérate que viene otro. Este, para mi precio.
Okay, folks, in this case, made the prospect signing off. As you can see, the one lived at the rim last night. Nobody can do anything about it. And I'll be here with more highlights from the one in the future. Make sure you come back.
Ese es my nigga. A ver, Presti, ¿qué me estás contando? Presti, ¿me vas a obligar a coger el avión privado de youtuber famoso y tocheto y torrico? Presentarme en Costa Rica y darte un abrazo. ¿Me estás diciendo eso? Es que había quedado. Y tengo el avión lo tengo con las reparaciones, pero si lo esfuerzo, no, tengo que meter pasta. Pero bueno, si está la cosa regular, me presento allí, a lo chungo. Ojito conmigo, que estoy muy loco, Yo no digo nada, que luego todo se sabe. Que yo no quiero líos, Avisa a Jafet a ver si se va a creer que yo voy a otras cosas. Yo voy a calmar el tema. Sonríe. Pues nada, vamos a dejarlo por aquí con Another paliza. Y nos vamos a ver en otro vídeo o directo del canal, que hoy va a ser un día muy cheto, que hoy no sé a qué hora subo, será a las 6, que es cuando activan todas las cosas del Battlefield. Voy a intentar estrenar el Firestorm. Ya lo sé. Sí que es un cielo el Jafet. El Jafet es un cielo de chico. Pues nada, guapos y guapas. Casi más guapas que guapos, porque bueno, a ver, claro, tengo a la Prissy, tengo a la Mary, tengo Ivette, es que yo tengo chiquillas muy, muy chetas, Ojito con eso. Los chiquillos, pues bueno, hacen lo que pueden. Pues nada, vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Nos vemos en otro vídeo o directo del canal. Un saludo. Hasta ahora.